What's good, gang? It's your boy, it's your homie, it's Prince of Real Estate Joe, back again with another video. And today we are talking about the one and only Bleach.
Ain't gonna lie, bro, sometimes, like, late nights, I just cry like a motherfucker.
The agent of the Shinigami arc. From episode 2 all the way to 20. If you haven't seen episode 1, go check it out. I made a video about that, so let's go, bro. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, please subscribe, like the video, comment, please. Now let's get into it. So just note, I am going to group these episodes. I'm going to tell you the key things that happen in these episodes. So first of all, let's talk about what happens from episode 2 all the way to episode 5. Now, I must warn you, this arc was genuinely one of the most boring arcs I've ever watched. The number of times I nearly fell asleep while watching this is actually insane. Now, I know a lot of y'all are saying, oh, you won't understand, you don't get it, bro. Just because you haven't gotten the feeling of it doesn't mean it's not good. Bro, it's not good, bro. It's not good. I don't know what to tell y'all. Although I will say there was some key moments that I did love. But enough talking, let's go into it. So the key things that happen between episode 2 and 5 actually. Number 1, we meet my boy Chad, bro. And the first time we see this man, when I tell you he couldn't fit in the screen, I mean, look, he literally can't fit in the screen, bro. We had to give him another frame for him to fit in the screen, bro. Oh, but bro, you know how happy I was to see a black man on screen? Oh my God, I went crazy. Cause my man Chad is both built and big, and he got a good set of hair. I ain't gonna hold you, man. Give me some of that. And of course, the most important thing about all these episodes is that we meet our girl Orihime. Oh my gosh. One thing I gotta give credit to this anime for, it's their female design. Hold up, man. Let's not lose track, bro. I don't got a lot of time. I gotta. Oh, no. Okay. Just to tell you what happens in these episodes, we're gonna get you. Hold on. Before I get lost in translation, I guess, if I can say that, is that number 1, we meet this Hollow who's Orihime's late dead brother. They end up defeating it, but they don't defeat it because Ichigo gets his ass beat again and again and again and again. He fights off the Hollow and then he becomes a spirit and he's happy and he goes away. And then Chad meets this bird that can talk, but it can only talk because it has the soul of a child that saw his mother die. So with that, we know that Chad can in fact sense. He can sense spirits because he ends up fighting a spirit that he can't see. And he does a better job fighting than Ichigo did in the last episode. And he got a whole sword with him. And Chad is throwing pure hands, bro. That was crazy. Okay. Let me calm down. But we end up finding out as well that Ichigo's mother died to a Hollow when he was a kid. And that's the whole sad stuff, which actually leads to the next group episodes from episode 6 all the way to episode 10. The important thing from these episodes, what we learn is that it is in fact illegal. It is by law wrong for a soul reaper to give anyone in this world any type of power. And Ruki is now a wanted woman for doing that because she gave it to Ichigo because Ichigo needed to defeat the Hollow. They came to the crib because for some reason she couldn't do it and he could do it, one tap, whatever. Plot armor maybe, but y'all know what I'm talking about. So essentially now she's a wanted woman. And then we get to this giant Hollow that just pops up, goes by the name of Grand Fish, and we find out that this is the Hollow that killed Ichigo's mother. And I guess that's the reason why when this Hollow cut this through the chest, he managed to defeat it. Now, listen, I understand adrenaline is one hell of a drug, but it gets to a point. I gotta say, the plot armor this dude it went right through his shoulder, like there by his chest, and he still managed to defeat it, bro. Oh my gosh, but that's neither here nor there. But the important other thing is that we meet this dude named Kisuke who has this, Ichigo calls him head and clogs guy, which I see. He's very chill, but I feel like he is hiding something. Is that just me? Maybe that's just me. I'm not sure. But we go from that. Ichigo ends up defeating this Hollow, handy dandy. He's all happy, and then we meet Uryu. When I tell you that this man is the biggest aura farmer known to mankind, he walks out of the shadow with a cloak on for no reason. He has no reason to have that cloak, but at the same time, he does have a reason, because he walks in and bro, it's crazy, bro. Ichigo's like, who is this? He's like, man, I got the drip, I got the fashion. You should worship me, bro. Oh my gosh. He ends up flexing by defeating a Hollow that he senses before they could sense it on their little Hollow tracker thing, and it's crazy. But he makes one big mistake. He's a terrible character. Why do I say this? Because this same episode, it's all about how the Quincy's are better than the freaking Soul Reapers. He's a Quincy, by the way. Talk about all of that. He ends up unleashing a huge number of hollows that not even he can defeat on his own. But he wants to make it a competition so he can defeat the most. He can't even defeat all of them on his own, but he's releasing them. Which, then again, you know, he helped unlock Orihime's spiritual powers and chats after almost killing them. But at the end of the day, he could have done this a whole different way. And it ends up releasing this giant hollow that pops out of nowhere. Ichigo ends up putting a sword in his head, and they were going to shoot it, and that didn't end up working, so Ichigo goes under it, takes the block of the hollow full on, bro. No pause, bro. Nothing. He takes it full on raw underneath. It's just no protection, except for his sword. He ends up cutting it, but he uses up all of his spiritual energy, and then his sword ends up going crazy. Oh, sorry, Bleach fans. His Zanpakuto ends up going crazy, and Uryu steps on it, releases arrows to kind of lessen the spiritual pressure, blah, blah, blah. It's just crazy. Uryu, bro, like, you are an Oro farmer, whether you like it or not. And doing that was stupid. That was very stupid. That was a very stupid introduction of us meeting you, but welcome to the group, man. This is our girl, Rukia, that's mine. This is Orihime, that's mine. But, like, you can have, like, Ichigo maybe, I don't know. But, and then there's Chad, of course, as y'all know. So, we go now, we finish with that. Bro, we meet these two characters, bro. Other Soul Reapers. One goes by the name of Renji. I'm not going to try to pronounce his surname. I'm not even going to try, but just know he's Renji. And this other dude called Byakuya Kuchiki. Now that surname sounds familiar because that's Rukia's mother, bro. I am meeting Rukia's mother. Nice to meet you, bro. I didn't think I'm going to meet you so early, bro. Like I'm not going to meet the rest of the family too. What's going on? Okay. Let's calm down. So anyway, we find out that they were sent from the Soul Society to come find Rukia. Which they do. They end up finding her, and then Renji for some reason tries to kill her, but Ichigo, who read a letter that Rukia left, is managed to uncode the letter. He finds Rukia, he stops Renji from killing her, and yeah, now we have Ichigo facing up against two experienced. I'm gonna put the importance on this. Two experienced Soul Reapers who do this for their lives. They do this for their lives. It's their jobs, right? So he ends up fighting Renji, and then we learn from Renji about how Zanpakuto is so special. He has a very cool saying, bro. Real Sabimaru is crazy, bro. I mean, when I heard that, I was like, okay, things are picking up. And then he ends up fighting Ichigo. He ends up schooling Ichigo for a while. He cuts him in the shoulder. Remember this. He's cut in the shoulder as we speak. As we speak, Ichigo's cut in the shoulder. While he's cutting the shoulder, he builds up spiritual pressure, and he cuts our man Renji, the experienced Soul Reaper, twice, exposing the most atrocious hairline known to man since Vegeta in his prime. Look at how terrible this is. Fire your barber. Now, you can't pull up posing like that, swinging your sword like that, with a hairline like that. No wonder you were hiding it. No wonder. This is an atrocity to all mankind. Ichigo almost ends up killing him. He almost ends up killing. Sorry for my stutter, but it's just crazy to me because he almost ends up killing the most experienced, or not the most, but like more experienced than him. And what is this? What are we doing, bro? What is this plot armor, bro? But my boy Ichigo gets humbled in the worst way ever. Because Byakuya Kuchiki looks at all this and he's like, who's this kid, bro? I don't give a damn what this kid is actually. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take his sword. He won't even see me coming. While Ichigo's mid-swing, he cuts his sword, like with his hand, bro, from a distance. He comes up, Ichigo's like, yo, who cut my sword? He looks back, he sees he got it in his hand. Now Ichigo's getting ready to go attack him. My man, bro. He walks past him, bro. And next thing you know, Ichigo's cut crazy, bro. Ichigo is cut. He's now dying.
Back again, I use my back against the wall. Never caught on y'all. Never count on y'all. I always count on God.
And then Rukia's crying saying, don't come after me, because they're going to take her. Oh, don't come after me. She gets arrested. Oh, don't come after me. Not because you're human, but because you're black. I'm joking. She just said that because he's not a real Soul Reaper. Even though she gave him his powers. So she doesn't have powers now, but it is what it is. So Ichigo almost ends up dying, but then our boy Kisuke comes, picks him up, takes him to the crib, wakes him up saying, yo bro, you gotta go rescue Rukia. Like, I can't do it. You can do it, you will do it, I got you. You lost your spiritual powers, but I'm gonna help you with that, So he does that, he takes him. Oh, by the way, we meet this black cat. Surely not gonna be an important character, right? So I'll just skip past it. So he takes him, and then they go training so they can get his powers back. And then, importantly, Chad, Orihime, Uryu train with the cat. I don't know what's the importance of the cat, but apparently the cat is a very powerful cat. Okay, cool. I'll just run with it. Talking cat, that's kind of cool. So then they training, Ichigo's training, Ichigo fights this girl. She ends up beating this dude, but he ends up winning, and then he gets put in the hole because there's the chain that's eating away, and if it eats away, he's going to turn into a hollow, which he almost does. But by some miracle, he manages. Then he meets his Zanpakuto, and then it's going crazy. I gotta say, though, his Zanpakuto is hella cool, bro. I'd say it's a bit of an aura farmer, but it's hella cool. It goes by the name of Zangetsu, and it's this whole thing, bro. It's hella cool. I love him, actually. I'm not going to hold you. So, yeah, he ends up getting his powers back, and then he's fighting Kisuke, but Kisuke, Ichigo still doesn't know the name of it, obviously, but he fights Kisuke. Kisuke Katsu, that's all like his butter, like Ichigo says. He ends up getting the name Zangetsu. He ends up cutting Kisuke's hat, which means he wins. And at the end of it all, now we're at the point where they're going to go rescue Rukia. So it took about 9 days for them to train up fully, and they're going to the Soul Society. Now, I'm not one to kind of say anything out of pocket, right? Well, my friends would say different, but you know what I'm saying? They're going to a place where these people train to kill people for a living, kill hollows and all that, but still people, to kill things for a living. And they expect to beat all of them with 9 days of training. But it's all about what the story wants, I guess, right? It's all about what the plot wants.
Jetty Osman will come in. LeBron James.
But at the end of the day, this is the end of the video, guys. Yeah, this was a very boring arc. In my opinion, personal rating would be a 2 out of 10. Very boring. Like, the dialogue is trash. The only good things that give it are number one is our boy Chad, and number two is our girl Orihime. Welcome to the squad. But yeah, other than that though, kind of boring, kind of trash. I can't wait for the next one because people are saying this is gonna be fire, so I hope it's fire. Please don't disappoint me, guys. But yeah, please like the video, subscribe, welcome to the channel if you're new, and see y'all next time, bro.
I suppose I don't need to point out that you've been paying the Spring Street mortgage.